Now let's talk Chanel and their No.5 series. This is one of their newest flankers that I just wanted to check out. This one called L'eau. Can't wait to give you guys my first impressions on it. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to my series of Samplin samples where I sample everything that comes my way. Men's aisle, women's aisle, niche, designer, doesn't matter. Anything that comes my way, I'm going to test it as much as I can. Little samples usually have 1, 2, or 3, depending on the sample size, wearings. So this one is in the women's aisle, primarily from the house of Chanel. And I love Chanel fragrances, and this is from their historical No.5 lineup, and this is the newest flanker, I believe. It's not really new, it's a 2016 release, and it's basically called No.5 L'eau. So a watered down No.5. Chanel's women's aisle, if I'm going back in time, they made their name, they built their name with an aldehydic note. Chanel No.5, and I believe it's number 19, I might be wrong. Of their oldies but goodies back in the day. So they built their name off aldehydes, and this one right here, of course, it's a flanker of No.5, so I'm assuming we're gonna get some aldehydic notes in here. So the big notes in this particular fragrance: aldehydes, gotcha, lemon, there is gonna be some citric qualities. Aldehydes do give out a sparkly citric quality too, so we got to keep that in mind. And neroli, which neroli at the same time has citric qualities too, very floral, but the floral feel of neroli is more of I wouldn't want to say powdery, but it's a white floral, a very interesting, very prominent in a lot of men's or unisex fragrances, neroli. So my thoughts on No.5 L'eau, as per any No.5 that I've smelt, very aldehydic up top. And it doesn't disappoint. The aldehydes in here are on point. And, you know, knowing Chanel, if you built your name on aldehydes, you're going to come correct. And Chanel, of course, comes correct with their aldehydic notes. So it's beautiful. And it is, the opening of this is very much restrained. And as the name implies, L'eau, it's a very watery feel, very transparent feel to a No.5. It has some citruses, very authentic, very well balanced citruses here, high end, they're juicy. It really actually reminds me of an Allure fragrance, which is called Allure Edition Blanche. I call this the lemon cream pie of the fragrance game. It has some thickness to it, but it has that beautiful citrus up top. This No.5 really reminds me of that same citrus and that same backing to the fragrance. So very well done, and it pairs so well with that aldehydes that give you that champagne, bubbly-like feel to the opening. Very clean, transparent, and almost watery-like. Really interesting, very well done. I actually love this rather stripped down No.5 here. It reminds me a little bit of that Edition Blanche. I think this would pair so well. If you got a man in your life, you're watching this, you're a woman, and you like L'eau No.5, you're gonna like your man wearing this stuff. So I'm just letting you know. If you're just stumbling upon my channel, yeah, I'm a fragrance reviewer, over 1,000 bottles in, and I think these two would pair so well. Now the dry down of L'eau, the dry down gives you that creamy like feel that I'm getting in Edition Blanche too. On the men's side, very smooth. Neroli does this to fragrances, so it's going to give you that floral orange smoothness. There's some musk in here, and there's some vanilla in this fragrance too that again goes back to Edition Blanche. Really nicely done. As timeless as No.5 is, and some people may say no, it's dated, I think it's timeless as a scent. This is a modern take on it, and I felt that it has its place in this Chanel's woman lineup. And I really feel like this does what, again, Edition Blanche does in the men's Allure line, gives you that citric, Very stripped down Allure. That is very well done. So I hate going back to this thing, but those two would pair very, very well. For Chanel lovers out there, get your man that Edition Blanche. I love this stuff. I got a review on my channel if you want to go check that out. Staying power for L'eau on my skin. Again, with a lot of these Chanels, they're good, but they're not horrible, but they're not great either. So 4 to 7 hours on skin with projection, that was very much average. You're not going to get a beast as far as projection or as far as lasting power on your skin, but it's still very solid. Pricing, you're going to pay Chanel pricing. They got multiple bottle sizes of this stuff, 1.2 ounce, like a mega little small bottle, 1.7, and then the 3.4 ounce. It's eau de toilette concentration. Pricing is $80 to $135 USD. So Chanel pricing as per. Overall score from 1 to 10. So if you're new to my channel, 10's the highest, 1 is nothing. 8 bottles out of 10 for L'eau. I really think, again, with number 5, you got to be careful. It's a classic and you don't want to ruin the classic, but I really think that this one has its place. It's not totally stripped down that you're just like, no, I'm not going to wear this. It's not worth it. I think it is actually worth Chanel prices as per the score, 8 out of 10. Again, this is from a sample, and that goes to buy, try, or pass. I would have to give L'eau number 5 from Chanel really a highly recommended try. Get like something like this, like I did, a little sample. Won't hurt you. Give it a try. See if it works for you. And that even goes to a scale to a buy. I really think that this has its place. Again, going back to Allure Edition Blanche in the men's aisle, that one has a place in men's arsenal, and I think this one also has it. So a good one from Chanel. No complaints here. I really think that this is a good one. And as usual, love to hear your take on this particular fragrance from the women out there, all 3 of you that watch my videos and maybe some of you that are stumbling upon. Let me know what you guys think about this flanker from number 5, the classic. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.